I wonder how many thank you letters are sent nowadays. As children, we had to be reminded to write them, especially as to the child's mind, yesterday is gone, and today is much more important. It was good training to remind ourselves of the generosity and friendship of others, even if we had to be coached through it. Maybe it is the thank you email or text message today, although the recipient of a thank you letter does have something to keep, which will resurface decades later, to the astonishment of the now adult sender. The letters below are the ideal excuse to provide very short and simple sentences, which means you have a few extra seconds at fairly close intervals to catch up. This does interfere slightly with the overall speed measurement, as more of it is blank seconds. But the purpose is easier writing and therefore neater shorthand. Dear Nan, I am writing to say thank you. It was a big party on Sunday. We enjoyed all the food very much. It was a really good chocolate cake. Even Joe had some, and he doesn't usually like it. Thank you for the piece I took home. I will have it at lunchtime. Did you like my party dress? Mum bought it for me last week. I am going to wear it again next week at the disco. Thank you for the present. I really like colouring books. I have done 1 page already. It was animals in a big forest. I will send you a photo. Please come and see us soon. Love from Sophie. Dear Grandpa, I hope you are well today. Thank you for taking me to the park. Your park is really big. I liked the lake. Thank you for taking me on the boat. I have always wanted to go on a rowboat. It was great having a picnic on a boat in the middle of a lake. You are right. We must have duck food with us next time. Ducks should have peas, but not bread so much. Here is my photo of the ducklings. When we see them again, they will be much bigger. I am making some paper boats for next time. We can tow them behind the rowboat. See you soon for another trip. Love from Joseph. Dear Uncle Bill, I really enjoyed my visit to your garden. I was very surprised to see your fruit and veg garden. I was amazed to see the carrots come out of the ground. They were so big. Mum cooked them last night. The potatoes were great too. Some were enormous and some very tiny. I counted 6 fruit trees. When will the apples be ready? I can help you pick some another time. The red ones are the best. All this rain will make the pears even bigger. I am going to have a veg patch soon. I will grow tomatoes next year. Thank you for the interesting afternoon. Love from Belinda. Dear Auntie Laura, I would like to say thank you very much. I really enjoyed visiting the skate park. There were not too many people there. That meant I could go on all the humps and slopes. It was better than just going round my garden. I am getting really good at it now. I don't fall off on the bends. I am glad you had a nice seat at the side. Thank you for the sandwiches and drinks. I am glad that we could eat in the shade under that tree. Today I am working on my skateboard moves. I have cleaned it all over. It needs some oil on the wheels. John has repainted the scratch marks. Thank you for taking me out for the day. Love from Samuel. Dear Julia, thank you for inviting me to your disco party. It was fantastic, and the music was brilliant. My favourites were the dance numbers. Some of it was a bit loud though, but that was okay, as it was in the village hall. It was great to stay up so late just for once. I went straight to bed afterwards. I got up really late today. I will show you all my photos and videos later on. They came out really well. Paul and Nathan were looking very smart. Their outfits were so cool. They were fun to dance with. They must have been practicing all week. I just loved all that finger food. Your mum and dad did a good job there. See you next Monday. Love from Melissa. Dear Grant, thank you very much for inviting me over last weekend. I really enjoyed our day. Your model train setup is marvellous, and all in its own spare room as well. Controlling the engines was so much fun. You and Stephen have designed it so well. Even the scenery was like real countryside. My favourite bit is the tunnel under the hill. Thank you for letting me help paint some of the figures. It was interesting to do all that detail. You have to go so slowly. It was fun as well, setting up those new buildings. I didn't know they snapped together. It was quite easy, but the painting is a bit slower. I think it is all worth it in the end. Please thank your sister for the snacks. We needed that with all our hard work. I am looking forward to helping with the tracks next time. We are going to have a great day. Love from Edward. Dear Auntie Edith, thank you ever so much for our day at your home. We are so glad you live on a farm. The horse riding was fantastic. We liked seeing the sheep in the back field. Your sheepdog is really friendly. You made some awesome cakes, and with cream from your own cows as well. It was interesting to go up to your top room. The toy cupboard for all your visitors was brilliant. We liked the snakes and ladders game the best. That shorthand book we found on the table was really strange. Did you really do all that at school? Now we can write our names in shorthand. We are going to use it on cards to our friends. They will be so amazed. We hope we can come back soon. Love from Annabelle and Mark.